A very frustrating 10th wicket partnership between Pete, who made 38, and Berger, who made 23, frustrated West Indies fans and the players as South Africa recover from 97 for 9 to post 160 all out. Rabada comes in to bowl to the West Indies captain Brathwaite, who guides this away down towards third man. They're gone for one. They will come back for two. Brathwaite, they stay on one. So Brathwaite is off the mark. We're in the final session of the second test match between West Indies and South Africa on the first day, with South Africa making 160 in their first innings, as I said, recovering from 97 for 7. When the West Indies bowl, Shamar Joseph, he got 5 for 33, and he was able, supported by Jayden Seals, who got 3 for 45. Holder and Motie getting the other wickets. As Rabada bowls to Louis, and he allows it to go through outside the off stump. The end of the first over of the West Indies reply. Brathwaite is on one. West Indies one without loss. So just running through the South Africa innings for you as you join us. Just running through the scorecard from the South African innings. Markram, he went for 14, bowled by Shamar Joseph. Tony Dazarzi, he went for 1, bowled by Seals. Tristan Stubbs, he was caught by Hodge off the bowling of Older for 26. Temba Bavuma, he went leg before to Shamar Joseph for ducks. Dave Bedingham, he was caught by the Silva off the bowling of Shamar Joseph for 28. Kyle Verney, he was bowled by Joseph for 21. Mulder caught by the Silva of Seals for ducks. Maharaj also was bowled by Joseph for ducks. Rabada was bowled by Seals for ducks. Dane Pete, as I said, 4 fours and 1 6, making 38 from 60 deliveries. And Berger, when leg before Motie, was a final wicket to go, 23 from 56 deliveries. The two had in 63 for the final wicket. West Indies bowling Jason Old, as we watch Berger. He's coming over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite plays this one out into the cover, and they go through for a single, and the score moves up to 2 without loss. So Berger is a left-arm fast bowler bowling over the wicket, and Brathwaite just playing that one out into the offside for a single. So give you the West Indies bowling quickly, starting with Jason Older. 12 overs, 4 maiden, 1 for 26. Jayden Seals, 14 overs, 3 maiden, 3 for 45. Shamar Joseph, who was the pick of the bowlers, 14 overs, 4 maiden, 5 for 33. Jomel Warrican, 8 over, no maiden, 1 for 19. Gudakesh Motie, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 28. Outside the off stump, Louis allows it to go through, and there is no run. So that's it. South Africa made in 160 all out. The last spear adding 63, and West Indies in reply are 2 without loss after 1.2 overs. I'm on the outside today, as you see in the background. That's an under 15 cricket match going on between. There's a Jamaica All Ireland under 15 cricket match going on between the parish of Manchester and the parish of Clarendon. At this stage, it looks like Clarendon have the upper hand. Berger over the wicket, bowls to Louis as the 4 steps goes down. He allows it to go through to the keeper, and once again, there is no run. So the pick of the West Indies bowlers was Shamar Joseph, and what a brilliant spell it was from him, as he got 5 wickets. He bowled at the stump, he bowled with some pace, and he looks like he's back in good rhythm. He leave the field though. There seemed to be probably cramp. Hopefully it is cramp and nothing more than just cramp. But just like he had to leave the field in England, I'm surprised that they're bowling for 7 overs on the trot here. Berger over the wicket, bowls to Louis wide outside the off stump. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. So Shamar Joseph has bowled 7 over on the trot, and he had to leave the field, and we hope that it is nothing more than just cramp. So West Indies 2 without loss, replying to South Africa 160. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. Please please react as we go through. You're welcome to put your comment in the comment section. The boys are having a good time. As Berger over the wicket, ball to Mikyle again wide outside the off stump. He allows it to go through, and there is no run. I hope you can hear those boys chirping on the field. I definitely hope so. Probably I should have a mic down there and to get them, because they're really making some good noise in the background, and it's good to be here with them. As so, one delivery to come in over number 2. It has been bowled by Berger, who, along with Pete, held up the West Indies in their innings. So they had it 63 runs for the final wicket, as Berger comes in now over the wicket, bowls to Louis, and the ball, Louis goes ball, Berger knocked the stump out of the ground, and West Indies lost their first wicket. That one came back in, beaten between bat and pad there, the left arm pacer from over the wicket, undering it back into the right hander, and Louis bowled. West Indies losing their first wicket, and they are now 2 for 1. Lovely delivery there by Berger. Oh, he just played down the wrong line, and his off stump knocked back. So Louis gone for 1, gone without scoring, and Brathwaite is on 2. West Indies 2 for 1. Yes, SO is out bowled. So Louis, and once again, Louis there not really picking up the line of the ball, and just don't know where his off stump is. We have seen him being caught a lot behind, and this time his off stump was knocked back. Just could not have no answer to Berger bowling over the wicket and doing that one in. Yes, SO. This could be a very, very interesting match, and Keacy Carty come to the crease. I hope he put those misfield out of his head, put that drop catch out of his head, and now going to concentrate and giving the West Indies a good score in this match. So hopefully, you can imagine the two South African batsmen, 10 and 11, frustrating every one of us who support West Indies cricket for such a long time. And then, South Africa would have the initiative going into the West Indies innings. And so Louis was out bowled. Rabada to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite plays and misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains 2 without loss. So 2 without loss. Thank you all for being here. Please, smash a like on the video, share the video, and I'm really happy that you are here, as that one leave Brathwaite outside the half stump. There was some deviation, but it was not off the bat. It was the ball. See Cyprus now over the wicket, ball to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite places to the man at foot slip, and there is no run. The score remains 2 for 1 in over number 3. So 2 for 1. So those kids, they're really, really having a good time there. So Manchester is now batting. Clarendon is on fielding. I think Clarendon made 130. So that one pitched on about mid and off. The batsman just played on the wrong line, and his off stump went knocked back out of the pitch. East was bowled. Rabada bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite plays this to the man at backward point, and there is no run. The score remains 2 for 1 in over number 3. So Carty is yet to face. Brathwaite is on 2 from 9 deliveries. It was the final delivery of the second over that Louis lost his off stump. So let's watch as Rabada moves in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite plays this off the outer portion of the bat down to the man at foot slip, and there is no run. Just jerkily coming forward, staying on the crease, not really pushing out, and he was caught on the crease again, and the ball just peeled off the outer portion of the bat down to the man at foot slip, and there is no run. So Rabada, in his second over, conceding 1 run from his first over. Now in his second over, 4 deliveries. No run thus far out of this over. As there's 4 slips, some adjustment being made in the field now. 4 slips. So 2 for 1 in over number 3. It is being bowled by Kagiso Rabada. How many did Clarendon made in the match? Yes. 132. So Clarendon made 132. And how many wickets Manchester lost so far? 22 for 6? Wow. So Manchester 22 for 6 in reply to Clarendon 132 all out. Rabada bows to Brathwaite. He allows it to go through outside the off stump, and there is no run. So that's the end of the over. At the end of the over, West Indies 2 for 1 after 3 overs. So Rabada 2 overs, 1 maiden, none for 1. And Berger 1 over, no maiden, 1 for 1. So that's the score. That's the score coming. So let me. And sadly, the West Indies allowed them to get too many runs after the 9th wicket. You know, it was frustrating, of course, but that's the nature of the game. These things do happen. Persons, team is playing. These things happen sometimes. So, although it was frustrating, I'm not going to really crucify them, So let's watch now as Berger over the wicket, bowls to Carty, and Carty plays and misses outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. Stephen Roach is saying that if I am a South African, I would target Brathwaite, as that will open the floodgates. As that one was a speech. So thank you very much for your comments here, Stephen Rowe. That was one bounce to the field. I don't think he could have gotten there, So let's watch now as Berger. 1, 2, 3, 4 slip, backward point, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, long leg as Berger comes in over the wicket, bows to Carty, defends down the off side of the pitch, and there is no run. The score remains at 2 for 1. 2 for 1 in over number 4. So West Indies now being rocked by the early wicket of Mikyle. That one just go with the anger, and he just played on the wrong line and lost his off stump. As Berger over the wicket, bowl to Carty, and he drives through the cover. He's going to run very close to the cover boundary. It gets there now, and it's 4 runs. Carty is on his way. A lovely shot. He just came on the front foot and pressed it smoothly through the covers for 4. Lovely shot. It pitched up, and he just drove it away through the covers for 4. Just pitch up, and it's just into the drive, and there 4 more runs. So the match going on behind me, Clarendon made 132, Manchester replying are 22 for 6, with their top order gone. So that was a lovely shot there by Carty. Pitched up by Berger, and he was into the drive, and he drove it smoothly through the offside down to the boundary for 4. So 4 slips for Carty, backward point, mid-off. There's a wide gap between backward point and mid-off as Berger looked to angle the ball away from him. Over the wicket, ball to Carty, beaten outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. Just going with the angle here. He's working up some pace. That was at 142 click, 142 kilometers per hour. So he's definitely working up some pace here. Is Berger. As you look at the replay at the over to Louis, every ball just going across him, and it's wider and wider, and that one just hit the off stump out of the ground. He was nowhere near it. The bowler, on many occasions I told you about starting wide and coming closer and closer. That one hitting the air over the top of the fielder down to the boundary for 4. So Clarendon would now move up to 26 for 6. So Carty is on 4. Brathwaite is on 2. 1 delivery to come from Berger in this over. So Carty, that was a pleasant drive by Carty through the offside. That bouncer, Carty just ducked under it and allows it to go through. Let's watch now as Carty seconds in his crease, and Berger over the wicket. He's going to come in now to bowl to Carty. He's up, bowl to Carty, and Carty defends down the offside of the pitch, mid-off field, and there is no run. So at the end of the 4th over, West Indies replying to 160 made by South Africa are 6 for 1 with Carty on 4 and Brathwaite on 2. So SO is saying that, wow, that ball nearly got through. Okay, yes, I think you mean a few deliveries ago to Brathwaite. Yes, I recall. Indeed, it was a lovely shot by Carty, Berger pitched up and Carty was into the drive and he just drove it sweetly through the offside, down the boundary for 4. So Rabada is it to continue now. Very, very empty Providence. And, I always say that there are so many persons, they talk a lot about cricket, and here's the cricket now in Guyana, and they are not going to watch it. Let's watch Rabada over the wickets, ball to Brathwaite, who tucked this off his hip, down to the man coming off the backward square leg boundary, and there's a single. He moves up to 3. Let's watch a signal from the umpire, leg by. So he did not get back onto that, so the score move up to 7. Brathwaite is on 2, Carty is on 4, West Indies 7 for 2, and we are in over number 5. So 7 for 2, the West Indies, replying to 160 made by South Africa. As Clarendon and Manchester battle it out here at the Mayday High School. As he comes in now, Rabada bowls to Brathwaite, beaten outside the off stump, through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 7 for 1 in over number 5. So that was a very, very frustrating final wicket partnership there by Berger and Pete for South Africa, as they added 63 for the final wicket. Carty seconds as Rabada makes his way into him now. He's up to the wicket, ball to Carty, and Carty turned this away, down to long leg for a single. He will move up to 5. The score will move up to 8 for 1. Brathwaite, who's on 2, will come back into strike. West Indies are in their 5th over of their innings. Replying to 160 made by South Africa. And it's going to be very important that West Indies eke out a lead in this match. It will be very difficult to bat on this pitch in the second innings, no doubt about it. Rabada over the wicket, ball to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite is beaten outside the off stump. That one rises sharply as it passes the bat and goes through to the keeper. And as it goes through to the keeper, there is no run, and the scores remained at 8 for 1. 8 for 1, and Rabada really working up some pace here at this time. Brathwaite is on 2, Carty is on 5. Let's watch Rabada as he runs in now to bowl to Brathwaite. He's up ball to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite defends down the onside of the pitch, the bowler field in his follow through, and there is no run. Reminding you to smash a like on the video, click on that subscribe button, and share the screen with your friends and your groups. Welcome you all, especially those who can't watch the match and are just listening, and those who is depending on us for the updates. I really reach out to those persons, especially as Rabada comes in, ball to Brathwaite. He leaves that alone. It came back sharp. It challenged the off stump. Nonetheless, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. At the end of over number 5, West Indies 8 for 1, replying to 160 made by South Africa. Brathwaite is on 2, and Carty is on 5. That one came back sharply. In the end, it was a good leave, but it didn't miss the stump by much. Definitely didn't miss the stump by much, but again, it goes through to the keeper. So in the end, no damage done. Tight leave there by Brathwaite. So Berger is it to continue the bowling. Which end is he bowling from? Okay. I just was just trying to pick up which end is it. So Berger over the wicket, bowls to Carty, beaten outside the off stump. That one angled across him. These batsmen definitely not looking at where the ball is going, because that was wide outside the off stump and he was beaten. Okay. So that one was pitched up. It was pitched up outside the off stump and then across him. And he's still, so there's a loud appeal there, but no damage done. No damage done. But I tell you, there's an exciting match going on there behind me. Let's watch Berger as he moves in now. Over the wicket to Carty, and Carty fishes at that one outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. Didn't need to play. He didn't need to play. Was he out ball there? That Was it out bowled? Was he out bowled? No signal come from the umpire. What was the decision there? It's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know, but I'll wait and hear what the umpire has to say. Okay. So Berger is it. Well, very interesting there. Did he out bowl or not? I don't know. I'll hear what the umpire have to say as Berger comes in over the wicket, bowls to Carty down the leg side, look to turn it away. The keeper appeal, he believes it comes off something not outside the umpire. And Berger touching it up now to 143. So that was 143 kilometer per hour. So it's bowling very, very fast. Not 143 kilometer, not 143. Not 143. No one really bowl 143 miles per hour, but he's bowling very, very fast here. 143 kilometer. So that's really touching just about 90 kilometers per hour. 90 miles per hour, I should say. 143. As he comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty plays a pleasant drive through the offside, hitting it at the top of the bounce. It gets into the boundary now for 4 runs. Lovely shot there by Carty. It was outside the off stump, and he played it through the offside brilliantly, just hitting it at the top of the bounce and forward of point, down to the boundary for 4. So down to the boundary for 4. So Carty moves up now to 9. The score moves up now to 12. 12 for 1. We are in over number 6. We're number 2 to come in over number 6. I'm just gonna try and get some confirmation about that delivery there just before tea in the match. As you see, there are tea in the match now. So I'll come to you as Berger comes in now. Ball to Carty, allows it to go through outside the off stump. There is no run. So there are tea in that match. When you joined me earlier, I remember that they were at lunch, and now they are at tea. There's a final delivery in that match though that I don't quite remember, and you can appreciate the live nature of the commentaries. They're 12 for 1 though. I hope you're hearing me loud and clear. Carty is on 9. Kraigg Brathwaite is on 2. Wow, as I said, Sportsmax is gone. It said that the channel is temporarily unavailable due to technical difficulties. We are working to have it restored as quickly as possible. We apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Well, it's gone. I'm watching it on Rush Sport, and it's gone. It said the challenge is temporarily unavailable due to technical difficulties. So no cricket there in the test match and no cricket on the field. I don't understand what is happening. No cricket on the field. Tell me something. And that last wicket just now, was he out bowled or he was out? The last batsman out just now. So he was out bowled. You're sure? You're sure? And the umpire says out. Okay, all right, cool. Respect. I just wanted to know. So that's 7 wickets now. Okay, 7 wickets. Thank you, gentlemen. Respect. Yeah, man. Yes. Yes, man. Yeah, man. No problem. The cricket forum. Yeah, man. You will see the live and you will see your comments and all of that. All right? Cool. All right. Respect, man. Yes, so the youngsters are asking that if they can get the name. Robin, sir. So just want to confirm it to the last delivery. The batsman out. Ball. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Just want to so the match gone. Yes, I can't do anything about it. The match gone. I can tell you that West Indies replying because it's okay. We are back. 6-17 for 1 now. So we are back. The feed is back. So thankfully and mercifully, the feed is back. Well done. The feed is back. So thank you, Sportsmax. Thank you, Rush Sport, for bringing back the feed. And although that is just a small sample size, as Rabada comes in bowl outside the Aston Carty fishes, it goes through and there is no run. The score remains at 17 for 1 in over number 7. So 7 wickets gone off. How many? 28 for 7. Yes. So Manchester 28 for 7, replying to 132 made by Clarendon. As Carty circles now and looks as Rabada turns at the top of his mark, and there's 3 slipper gully. A man at forward point, mid off as he comes in bowl to Carty. Carty plays this down to the man at mid wicket, and there is no run. The score remains at 17 for 1, and we are in over number 7. So we are in over number 7. Really appreciate you being here. Rabada here, and so Esso is saying, I'm only able to listen to you and watch the match because I have COVID and home. Glad for your commentary. Thank you very much, Esso. Good. Yes, that was a lovely shot by Carty as Rabada comes into him and he opened the face of the bat and guided it down into the slip. Dangerous to so I don't really love that shot. But on the bounce to the fielder at fourth slip, and there is no run. 2 deliveries to come in over. 2 deliveries to come in over number 7. West Indies 17 for 1 in reply. As he comes up now over the wicket, ball to Carty, and Carty is beaten outside the half stump again, and there is no run. There is no run. So good bowling here. Good bowling. Very good bowling. Very good bowling here from Rabada as is expected. That one beating Carty outside the half stump. Let's watch now as he. Rabada comes in. The final delivery of over number 7. Ball to Carty, short, and he pulls this away. Down to fine leg. It gets into the boundary now for 4. So that was short, and he pulls it away. Down to fine leg. And at the end of the over, West Indies 21 for 1. Carty is on 17. Kraigg Brathwaite is on 3, replying to 160 made by South Africa. And just on his hip, and he just help it away down towards fine leg for 4. Lovely shot there by Carty. West Indies move up to 21 for 1. And so Esso is saying we need for these 2 to stay there till the end of the day's play. Yes, if these 2 can stay there until the end of the day's play, then that will be good for West Indies. We are 139 behind as we pushed up towards the. as that gentleman, making his comments. So Berger is it to continue. Mulder. Wow, interestingly, so after 3 overs from Berger, in which he got the wicket of Mikyle Louis, he is now being replaced into the attack by Mulder. This is very surprising. As Mulder comes in now, he's up ball to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite drives. Can't be in mid-wicket, and there is no run. That one was pitched up, and Brathwaite just looking to turn it through the onside. Cannot be at mid-wicket, and there is no run. There's no run, so 21 for 1. Kraigg Brathwaite is on 3. Carty is on 17. Remember, you're going live with your comments, sir. So you have to ensure you didn't. As you watch, Mulder now comes in. Over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite is bowled. Brathwaite bowled, looking to turn one that pitched on the half stump through the outside, and he was bowled. Brathwaite gone for 3, pitched up by Mulder. Brathwaite looking to turn it through the outside. His half stump knocked back, and West Indies lost their second wicket. 21 for 2. Mulder pitched up, and the West Indies captain looking to turn that one through the outside. Come now, what you think about Brathwaite's strokes there? What do you think he did wrong there? You're watching. What do you think Brathwaite did wrong there? Come closer, man. I'm not seeing you, man. I need to see you on this. I want. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. So it was a straight delivery again. It pitched up. The West Indies captain looking to turn it through the onside. And all he needed to do was to just block the ball. And he was looking to turn it through the onside, but I should have just blocked the ball. And so West Indies lost their second wicket. The West Indies captain going bowled for 3 off the bowling of Mulder. So West Indies in a spot of bother here now. Oh, no. They are. $21 for 2. West Indies 21 for 2 in a spot of bother. 21 for 2, Mr. Davis. 160. The last wicket partnership put on 63. Motie, Gudakesh Motie got the last wicket. Yes, and Shamar Joseph. Shamar. I get one of those. Any water, anything, sir? Okay. So that was pitched up. So Athanaze, the hero. Let's say Athanaze, the hero from. So that's. Mulder to Athanaze down the leg side. He looked to turn and misses. Beat the keeper into the boundary for 4 by. But still is 25 for 2. So West Indies need a big partnership, definitely. And we hope now that Athanaze will repeat. I go very close to what he did in the second innings in Trinidad and cement his place in this team as we watch Mulder, 3 slips go down, ball to Athanaze, and Athanaze solid in defense, plays it down to mid on, and there's no run. So yes, it appears that bringing on Mulder works. Guy got the breakthrough. Brathwaite playing all around that one and was out bowled. So Athanaze is on 2 now. As Mulder goes back to the top of his mark. And the calls will get louder. As Mulder comes in now to Athanaze, up ball to Athanaze, looking to turn that into the onside, taken on the pad. There is no run. The score remains at 25 for 2. I really appreciate your company here, and please remember to slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button, and share the feed with your friend. As that one under into Athanaze. He looked to turn it on the onside. Probably the head shift a little. He's a left-hander. And probably the head just shift a little instead of the head keeping straight, and he turn it, he had shift a little, and so probably that's why he misses. But there are 3 slips now. Just looking at the field now, so there are 3 slips on a backward point. There's also a mid off. There's also a leg slip. So 3 slips and a leg slip, a backward point, or you could say leg gully. Well, he's coming a little finer now, so you definitely have to say leg slip. As Mulder over the wicket goes to Athanaze, and he plays this to mid on, and there is no run. The score remains at 25 for 2. So at the end of over number 8, West Indies 25 for 2. Athanaze yet to score. Keacy Carty is on 17. Mulder getting the wicket of Brathwaite in that over with one that was pitched up, and Brathwaite just played all around it. He was bowled for 3 of 19 deliveries. His strike rate of 17.78 is going to come into question in again. Persons are going to continue to say he's definitely batting too slow. But then again, we really wish that the West Indies captain will come very good in the second innings. Rabada bowl outside the off stump to Keacy Carty. He allows it to go through, and there is no run. The score remains at 25 for 1, the score. So Manchester 28 for 7. As the groundsman is out there just trying to prepare the pitch as the boys are about to leave to go back out. Rabada over the wicket goes to Carty's beat now outside the half stump. He's working up some pace here now. Rabada, this 160 look very, very, very far away at this time. I'm telling you, this 160 looks very, very far away from this time. This South African bowling attack is getting some pace. They are getting some deviation of the seam, and that 160 could be a very, very big total. Who to tell? As Rabada comes in now, ball to Carty off the back foot. He punches this through the covers. They gone for one. Bavuma give chase. They touch down and just stroll the second. So Carty will move up now to 19. West Indies will move up now to 29 for 2. Is it 29 for 2 or 27? 27 for 2. I always think that they were on 27 already. Okay, 27 for 2. I don't know where I get that from in my head. Getting old, so these things do happen. As Carty now, Seckers. Rabada over the wicket, boost to Carty, beaten outside the off stump. Good delivery. It was pitched on about 4 stump. The batsman has to play. He didn't know whether it was coming back in or it was leaving him, and it left him ever so slightly, and he just misses the edge. He didn't follow the ball with his hand. That is good. That was very good. He didn't follow it. He kept a straight bat, as I always said. He didn't follow it. When he came here and saw it leaving him, he didn't go at it. He just kept a straight bat. Rabada boasts to Carty, and his pad whipped away magnificently. Down back with a square leg for 4. Oh, it went all the way. So there was Rabada pitching up into Carty's pad, and he whipped it away, all the way over backward square leg for 6. Lovely shot by Carty. He will now move up to 25. The square will now move up to 33. Really nicely elegant looking by Carty, all the way for 6 runs. So he's on 25. West Indies 33 for 2. The 2 openers gone. That is Louis and Brathwaite. Rabada eager to go in. This is going to be a short delivery, I believe. It's going to be fast. Watch it. Rabada up to Carty outside the off stump. There's no run. They're just checking the speed of that delivery. That was Rabada 5th in the spell. He will probably bowl just one more. I'm checking on the speed of that delivery. None for 15 from 5 by Rabada. So the speed didn't come up. They're not showing me the speed, but I really wanted to see the speed in that delivery. So Athanaze is yet to score. He faced 4 deliveries. Carty is on 25 from 19 as the balls are back on the field for this Jamaica Cricket Association under 15 cricket competition between Manchester and Clarendon. The score is that Clarendon batted first and they made 132 all out. And at this stage, Manchester in reply are in deep trouble. They are 28 for 7. So they're in deep trouble at 28 for 7. So Athanaze is off the mark there as Mulder continues. So I'm just trying to join back the feed on the field. So I'm not getting anything here. So what is happening here now? There's just trying to get back the field. So it's 34 for 2. is the score. Not getting any image there as that one was played into the onside by Carty. So I'm trying to get some image here, not getting any image. We get the wrong thing here. So there's it. There's the image on the field now. The boys are back out and you can hear them again chirping. So Carty Seckers now. As Mulder makes his way into Carty, he's on 25 and he looks very good. He's free scoring. Comes up now. Over the wicket, bowls to Carty down the leg side. He turns this away. They're gone for 1. And that's it. He will move up to 26. West Indies 35 for 2. So the boys are back on the field. Indeed, it was a pleasant shot by Carty Esso. Robinson Code, I say now, you mean West Indies let the last 2 batsmen put on over 60 runs? Man, that our downfall. We just cannot follow up on what we started. These things happen in cricket, you know. You never want it to happen to your team, but there are times when it happened. You remember in England when Shamar Joseph, who was it on Shamar Joseph? Was it Roach and Seals put on that partnership for the final wicket against England? We enjoyed it then, you know. So we're going to enjoy it when we do it. We're going to be very frustrated when others done it. So that's the nature of the game. I was frustrated during that partnership, but let's move on now. We have the batting around 160 at the start of the day. If someone had told us that South Africa would only made 160, would have taken it. Would have taken it. As he turns now and begins to move in. Mr. Casanova, good to have you here, man. Welcome. Ball to the left-handed Athanaze, who plays it back to the bowler. It's caught. Athanaze is out, ball and caught, looking to turn that one into the onside. The leading edge, and Mulder dived forward and took the catch. And Athanaze gone for one. West Indies in trouble at 35 for 3. Really looking to turn that, and he got the leading edge and went back to the bowler, who dived forward and took a good catch, very close to the ground. Oh, one-handed catch, brilliant from Mulder. That was absolutely brilliant. 35 for 3. Mr. Carty is saying, Carty looking like our best batsman, Mr. Casanova. Well, he needs to bat very long, and probably Athanaze just turning, just closing the face, and that delivery got the leading edge, and it just ballooned back, and the Mulder dived to his right, took a one-handed catch, brilliant catch by the bowler, and he's out. Yes, S.O. Athanaze is gone for one. So 3 in the first innings in Trinidad, 92 in the second innings, 1 in this innings. We need more consistency from the young batsman. Mr. Casanova is saying that I think South Africa made a good score because we know we are now in trouble. Yes, I think we are in trouble at 35 for 3, and these two will definitely need to bat very, very long. I think there's drinks break in that match. Just looking what's going on the field here, Manchester in some trouble. They are 28 for 7. That one turn across the batsman who didn't get anywhere near it. So let's watch again as the young leg spinner from Clarendon comes in and he bowls to the batsman off the back foot, and he just pop it back down the pitch in the air, nervously so, as you can see, and there is no run. So Hodge is at the crease now for the West Indies. 35 for 3 and 160 look far, far away. As a very, very empty Guyana National Stadium, and South Africa. Mulder. When Mulder came on to replace, he comes in now, ball to Hodge, who leaves it alone outside the off stump, and it goes through to the keeper. When Mulder came on to replace Berger, we were questioning the move of Berger coming on to replace, of Mulder coming on to replace Berger. But then it have worked, as Mulder, probably the South African, there's a chance to run out there, but the batsman is safely home. The South African would have known the pitch and have probably known the ideal bowler to bowl on this pitch. So they brought on Mulder, and they have gotten 2 wickets thus far. It was indeed a brilliant catch, though, from the South African all-rounder. He dived full length to his right to take the wicket, to take the catch. So Older da Silva, Warrican, Motie, Joseph and Seals are the batsmen remaining, as Rabada comes into Hodge, and Hodge is on the back foot and he plays it out to cover, and there is no run. So this is going to be probably Rabada last over in this spell, and then probably Berger will replace him. Maybe that's the tactics by the South African to use Berger to replace Rabada at that end, as the 2 spinners, the off spinner Pete and the left arm spinner Maharaj may take a while before they come into the attack. 3 slips and a goalie go down. As Rabada bowls to Athanaze, and he plays this away, down backward of point. Zazi moving smartly to his left field, and there is no run. The score remains at 35 for 3. I almost said 135 for 3. Hope that it will be sometime tomorrow morning. Will be 135 for 3. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. West Indies allowing South Africa to recover from 97 for 9. And the last pair had in 63 runs. Probably that's where we would lose the match. Short off the back foot go Keacy. Carty cannot beat point, and there is no run. The score remains at 35 for 3 in over number 11. This should be the final over of Rabada's spell. Just looking to see what's going on, and that one is it in the air down towards the boundary for 4. So that was pitched up, and the batsman hit it in the air down towards the boundary for 4. And so Manchester now is in their 30s, just like West Indies in their 30s. Carty seconds as Rabada comes into him now. Up. Rabada it is. Over the wicket, bowls to Carty. Carty drives down to mid-on, and there is no run. The score remains at 26, 35 for 3. Carty is on 26. Hodge is yet to score. And it's 35 for 3, and this looks like it is going to be a very, very short test match. It has gone so quickly. 13 wickets have fallen already, and still more than an hour remaining in the day's play. It's going to be very, very interesting. As he comes in now, Rabada bowls to Carty, and Carty defends out into the offside. He's looking real good here. Plays it out into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 35 for 3. 35 for 3. Carty's on 26. Hodge yet to score. West Indies made 165. One delivery to come. Not West Indies, sorry. South Africa made 160. One delivery to come in over number 11. It's been bowled by Rabada. This will be the final over of his spell. Comes up, bowled to Carty on the pad, looking to turn it away. Comes off the pad, run down towards fine leg into the boundary now. It's going to be 4 runs. So it was off the bat, 4 or leg by. But he made a signal, then signal leg by after. But that was definitely down the leg side. So Carty remains on 25 at the end of over number 11. West Indies 39 for 3. Replying to 160 made by South Africa. The batsman out, Mikyle, he was the first to go, bowled by Berger for naught. Then Kraigg Brathwaite was bowled by Mulder for 3, playing across a straight one. And then Athanaze looking to turn one into the onside, got the leading edge, and was out, caught and bowled by Mulder. West Indies at that stage were 35 for 3. Since then, they have added 4. And they are now 39 for 3. Keacy Carty is 26 not out. With him is Kavem Hodge as Mulder is over the wicket. Bowls to Hodge down the leg side. He whipped this away. Just help it away down to fine leg for 4. So down the leg side by the South African bowler, looking for that wonder delivery. And Kavem Hodge helped himself to 4 runs, just turning it away down to fine leg for 4. And the West Indies total will now move up to 43 for 4. So as we saw what is going on the field there, there's a lot of excitement. A lot of excitement here. You know, we are doing this outside broadcast today just to ensure that you see what is, you know, just to come to this match and do this outside broadcast today. So thank you all for tuning in. It's a pleasure being here. It comes up now, ball to Hodge, that's Berger, and Hodge defense down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. You know, there's a vehicle that was sparking nearby, and thank God it's moving. Immediately, I feel a lot cooler. Let's just watch that delivery off the back foot. He struck it in the air on the bounce. And it passed the midfield, but they're not going to get a single. Let's turn back to the West Indies match as Hodge is on 4. As he comes in now, there's 3 slips, a backward point, a cover, mid-off from mid-on, and a long leg. That's the orthodox field that they have. As Mulder up over the wicket, bowls to Hodge, and Hodge is right out into the front foot, plays it to the man at cover, and there is no run. So 3 deliveries gone in over number 11, and there's a look of concern on both Andre Coley and Brathwaite faces. They are deep in concentration, and probably they should be getting a single out there in the field. As you can see, the Manchester team probably need to just rotate the strike. They are probably not batting as well, and you know, they were the defending champion, but they would have lost about 7, 8, 9 players, I think, from last year, and it's probably a rebuilding process. Because I think only 2 players from this team played in the championship team last year. Mulder over the wicket, ball to Athanaze, drive, edge, caught. Hodge gone for 4, pitched up by Mulder. Hodge into the drive, edge it, and foot slipped up the catch. West Indies in trouble at 43 for 4. It was pitched up, he drove at it, hedge, and caught at foot slip. West Indies at 43 for 4. Mulder got 3 wickets. Mr. Casanova is saying that Ian Bishop said this pitch suits Mulder. Okay, thank you. Yes, it was a nice shot, but now he's gone. Just reaching out to that ball, hands very far from the body. Look at the replay. Look how far that ball, look how far his hands was from this body. And he was out caught there. It was third slip. I think I said fourth slip, but it was third slip. But he was so far, his hand was so far from this body. Pitched up, Hodge into the drive, and he was out caught, and West Indies are in deep trouble now at 43 for 4. They are trailing by 117 runs, and that last wicket partnership between Mulder and Berger is becoming more and more important as this match progresses. So West Indies, they have lost Brathwaite. They have first they lost Louis, then Brathwaite, then Athanaze, and now Hodge gone. So West Indies in deep trouble at 43 for 4. As I look what's happening on the field, but the Clarion team, they're making a lot of noise. But that match is scheduled to finish at 5:30. So they have over 2 hours and 10 minutes to get the remaining 3 wickets. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happened out there. But it's going to be even more interesting to see what is happening here, because West Indies definitely need a partnership. Look how far his hand was from his body. Oh, so they got the breakthrough out there. So finally, Clarendon got the breakthrough. So they have picked up their 8th wicket. So Clarendon have picked up their 8th wicket. And the person, the less than 10 persons at the Providence Stadium in Guyana, they just shaking their head in disbelief. As you know, those Brathwaite play across a straight one again. Mulder is it ball to hold and hold the defense out into the offside, and there is no run. Once again, I just really don't like how the West Indies batsmen they got out. Look how far his hands was from his body, driving at a wide ball. You know, Mikyle played on the wrong line. That happens. But Brathwaite, he turns, he plays across a straight one. Athanaze is looking to turn one into the inside, got the leading edge. Soft dismissals. Hodge there now with his hands miles from his body, driving outside the off stump, nicked off the 3rd slip. West Indies in trouble. Mulder to hold a shot outside the off stump. He allows it to go through, and there is no run. So this is really not good batting. Yes, Mikyle Douglas, indeed. Thank you for your comments. Indeed, it was a very poor shot. It was from Hodge. As that was pitched up, he should have just allowed it to go through. He decided to flash at it. His hands was miles. His hands was miles from his body. It goes through to the keeper. And so West Indies in deep trouble here now. And also, Manchester in deep trouble. They have lost their 8th wicket. But so as expected, Berger is replacing Rabada. You know, so if it's nice to be watching 2 matches at the same time. You're getting the best of both worlds. That's only happened on the cricket forum. You know, you're watching 2 matches at the same time. As Berger bowls to Carty, and it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. So West Indies in deep trouble here at 43 for 4. As we just about a hour remaining. I'd overlook about a hour and 10 minutes remaining in the day's play. So let's see what will happen. Yes, Lansley Blake, welcome, man. Good to have you here. Appreciate you being here. Berger over the wicket, ball to Carty down the leg side. Look to turn this away down to fine leg. It comes off his pad. Did the umpire deem that he played a shot? Yes, leg by, 4 leg by, 47 for 4. So West Indies is getting a lot of leg buys in recent time. I think of the last 12 runs, 8 of them have been leg by. So the umpire have deemed that he played a shot there. Some persons will question whether he had done so, but it's off the tie pad, down to fine leg for 4. As we watch the leg spinner from Clarendon bowl to the Manchester batsman who pushes out, misses as the ball turned across him. You could see it there on the screen. It just turned across him. Berger is it now to continues. He comes in as a 3-sip and the gully goes down, bowl to Carty, down the leg side again. Carty looking to turn this away, misses through to the keeper, and there is no run. As the batsman in the middle swung at that one, the leg break just turning across in there. So the number 10 not getting anywhere near that. This is brilliant, you know. Commentating and too much at the same time. Absolutely brilliant. No wonder we are the number 1 cricket station in the Caribbean. As we come now, looks up now to Berger is it now. He will be bowling to Carty. He goes back to the top of his mark. He tosses the ball in his left hand. He grips it now and begins to move in. Over the wicket, bowls to Carty, and Carty turned this away. Straight to the man at short mid-wicket, and there is no... Is he out? Oh, yes, that's another wicket, another soft dismissal. I thought it was straight to the fielder, but Carty clipped it straight to mid-wicket, and it's 47 for 5. Berger pitched up, and Carty clipped it straight to the fielder at mid-wicket, and West Indies are now 47 for 5, and they are in deep, deep trouble. It pitched up, he clipped it away. I thought it was along the ground due to the reaction of the fielder. He didn't move. He just stood there, and then the celebration was seen, and he's gone. Carty gone. West Indies in big, big trouble at 47 for 5. Can you believe this now? Keacy Carty, they gone for 26. So that's Silva. Pardon me? 15. Yeah, 47 for 5. So you think that West Indies may all out this evening? About 16 overs left, 16, 17 overs left. They can all out this evening. It's a long tail. Coming here, just let me check it here. 47 for 5. Oh, that one you're talking. This is a 13th over. Yes. 13th over? Yes. 13? Yes. And 30. A 47 for 5, you know, so it's number 30. Yeah, they would have, yeah. So this is very, very hard as Berger bowls to Joshua Silva. Drives back down the pitch on the onside to the bowler, and there is no run. So Richard Eastman is saying this batting performance is simply pathetic. Well, no one can really disagree with that comment, Richard Eastman. I mean, it is pathetic, and it's a very long tail to come. It's going to be very interesting. Bright sunshine in Guyana as Berger comes in over the wicket to Da Silva, and the defense out into the offside, and there is no run. On the field there behind me, that one peeled away down to third man, down to true mid-on, and I got a single. And another singer. So that partnership there, and West Indies need a partnership like that 10-wicket partnership between Pete and Berger. They definitely need to. So is saying, I think you guys last behind, you are playing better cricket than the West Indies team right now. Okay. Thank you, SO. SO said the under 15 boys are played better than the West Indies. So after 14 overs, and I think there are drinks. No, but Mulder to continue. 3 for 6 from 3 overs. Ball down the leg side to all that goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Richard Eastman is saying we go from bad to worse. No backbone, spineless. So those are the comments from Richard Eastman, and I wonder, call Jason Older is going to ensure that we don't go louder. And Mr. Casanova is saying pathetic, absolutely disgraceful. These guys couldn't bat out the new ball, at least. Disgraceful. As Mulder comes in, bowl to Older, and Older plays it down the outside of the pitch, and there's no run. Here up Christopher Bristol. What the man saying? Good to have you here, brethren. You have no surprise. You're laughing out loud. You said, lol, no surprise. And Lansley Blake is saying, not even rain will draw this match, so West Indies will determine their fate. Losing a test match in 2 days is a disgrace. Mulder over the wicket to Jason Older, and he's taken on the pad. Loud appeal is out. Older is out. 47 for 6, like before they're going to review it. So let's watch this. That was pitched up. Older played across the line, taken on the pad. They reviewed it, but he looks dead. Absolutely dead. This one is not missing. The champion is saying that the guys can bat. They just can't do it consistently at the moment. They can bat, the champion, but batting is runs. So if they cannot score runs consistently, well, that's probably missing. It's going to be very interesting. Let's watch. It's probably missing. This replay is going to be very crucial. Older is a tall man. He got in a long stride, so it is probably missing. There's the off stump. It's probably missing. It's going to be very interesting to see. But the decision is already out, so it means it just needs to be clipping. As Manchester fighting for their life. So there's a Tenduka on the field. Oh, there's a Tenduka on the field behind. Missing. Yes, it's missing. So the umpire got it wrong. Well done. It's missing. So yes, the champion. I don't know if, to me, batting is runs. Batting is runs. So if they are not making runs consistently, I can't say that they can bat. They need to improve their game. They need to step it up. Yes. Philip Kane, welcome, my brother. How are you doing? So Older, they're reviewing it. Good decision to review it. Older have to make a partnership with a Silva to come back in this game. Yes, we definitely need a partnership. One like what the two South African batsmen do, Berger and Pete. Berger pitched up to Older, he drives to mid-off, there's no run. So Older onto the drive, play that one to mid-off, and there's no run. So both West Indies batsmen are on north. 47 for 5. Wow. Who could have believed it? It's almost hard to believe. It's hard to say. It's hard to watch. It's hard to commentate on. 47 for 5. The clapping behind me, the Clarendon team, cock a hoop at this moment. So are the South Africans. Berger into Older, and Older flashes this away, reaching for that one and drove it magnificently down to the cover boundary for 4. He comes off the mark with that shot. The score moves up to 51 for 5. And the few spectators at Providence in Guyana is showing their thumbs up as that was pitched up by Mulder. A little bit Older into the drive, more arms, more using his hands more than his feet, and guiding it away down to the cover boundary for 4. Good shot by Older. He's off the mark, West Indies. 51 for 5. One to come in this over from Mulder. Let's watch and see. As Mulder comes in now to bowl to Jason Older, bowl and he defends down back the pitch, the bowler field and is followed through, and there is no run. And so it's very interesting that Christopher Bristol is saying that Brathwaite needs to go. Okay, that's a common sentiment, Christopher Bristol. You can recall when we did the poll, as the drinks come out now onto the field, when we did that poll, that 56% of the respondents believe that Brathwaite should go. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting because he did got a straight one and he played all around it and got out. And you're saying that SO is saying the spinners are not even on yet, and West Indies are 47 for 5. You know. Robert Cavallo, Richard Eastman. You know, Robert Cavallo. I'm not good at knowing the meanings of emoji. I'm not good at interpreting emojis. So. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'm not one who's good at interpreting those meanings. Who in their wildest dreams could predict that Mulder would be running through the West Indies 3 for 6 from 4 overs? Well, it's 3 for 10 from 4 overs. Yes, not many of us would have believed that. You know, yes, indeed, it was a good shot. It was a good shot. And so Robert Carvalho said that after bowling out South Africa for 160, then making mincemeat, they are making mincemeat out of our batting. Come on, win this. Come on, come on. Thank you, Carvalho. Thank you. Richard is saying that, this is Richard. Seals and Shamar Joseph bowled their socks off, only 2 presented with this debacle. Indeed, it's a debacle. You're at the drinks break. You're not missing any cricket, but you're not missing any cricket from Georgetown, and you're not missing any on the field here because these boys on the field are providing good entertainment. These are under 15 boys. I should have zoomed the camera in on them some more. You know, but you're seeing the ball. I'm sure that you're seeing the balls. We could have zoomed in a little more, but the angle where we are. So this. You can see the little leg spinner now. He's going to come in. Let's watch him. Oh, a lot of fear. The batsman just blocked that one. So that's okay. So you can see that one. This pitch is more for the fast bowlers, Mr. Casanova one is saying. The pitch is definitely offering something, and I think what happened is that the curators, they didn't want to turn up a pitch that was turning square, and they probably go too far to the other side, you know, and then turn up a pitch that is really doing a lot more than they expected. So they did not get the balance right in this one. Nonetheless, the West Indies batsmen, most of them, I could say all of them gave away the wicket. Mikyle played on the wrong line. Kraigg Brathwaite play across the line of one. Athanaze looked to turn one into the onside and got the leading edge. Keacy Carty just chipped it to mid-wicket. A soft dismissal. That was the 5th one. And Hodge, with his hands far away from his body, driving outside the half stump, nicked off the 3rd slip. Now, those dismissals were really soft, you know. So we are definitely not zoning. Let's watch the Silva now, though, as he circles as Berger comes up to him. Berger over the wicket, bowls to the Silva, allows that to go through, and there is no run. The score remains at 51 for 5. So West Indies 51 for 5, and they're really, really up against it at this stage. So Berger just hitting those good areas there. In his 5th over, 4.2 overs, 2 for 13. Mulder, 4 overs, 3 for 10. Berger over the wicket, bowled to Da Silva, and Da Silva clipped this away. Through mid-on, the fielder moving smartly to his right, dive, stopped it, and they can only get a single. And there was Da Silva playing across the line of that one again, across the front pad. And you know that's what the South Africans want him to do. They won't worry about it if Da Silva is playing across his front pad. They're gonna continue to zone in onto that pad and force him into that mistake. He has been out so often in that way. So let's look. It's a standard field of 3 slips and a backward point, a mid-off, a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a man on the long leg boundary. It's just a leg slip also. Berger over the wicket to Da Silva, and Da Silva plays it down the onside of the pitch. And there is no run. 51 for 5. The score remains. It look like 2 consecutive 4 have been hit on the pitch. Yes, so once again, I see the umpire signaling 4. So 2 consecutive 4 have been hit out there. Robert Carvalho said, once Windy start competing, the grounds will start filling up. Robert Carvalho drive pleasantly by the Silva down to the cover boundary for 4. He pitched up and he drove it sweetly down to the cover boundary for 4. That's Berger and Brathwaite. Well, I hope Brathwaite would still have been batting, but it was not Brathwaite, it's the Silva and just driving it. I really think that comment, Robert Carvalho, is really a lazy comment, and you're trying like to, justify not being at the match. But I really think it's a lazy comment, and I that's my view on it. I just think it's a lazy comment, and you're trying to justify not being at the match. Over the wicket, ball to the Silva down the leg side. He looks to turn that one. There's a stifled appeal, and there is no run because you have to support your team when there's down, but it's okay. If that's the comment you want to post, Robert Carvalho, well then I can't do anything about it. But I just think it's a lazy comment, Mr. Casanova is saying that at least give our bowlers some rest. That's a very good point. So Mulder 4 overs, 1 made a 3 for 10. Berger 5 overs, 1 made a 2 for 17. Rabada 6 overs, 2 maders, none for 15. So the batsmen out, the 5 batsmen out so far, Louis, Brathwaite, Athanaze, Hodge, and Carty. They are all back in the pavilion. The batsmen to come are Motie, Warrican, Seals, and Shamar Joseph. West Indies 55 for 5. As Mulder over the wicket, bowls to Older, and he clipped this to the man at mid-wicket, and there is no run. At least he clipped it along the ground this time. The score remains at 55 for 5. This in over number 16. I agree with that comment, Mr. Casanova. At least give the bowlers something to work on. Philip Kane is saying that Brathwaite confidence really gone. Plus everybody calling for his head. Yeah. You could be onto something there. I would have told you all the time. Ball to Older, he leaves that outside the half stump through to the keeper, and there's no run. I would have told you a number of times where. Okay. I would have told you a number of times where I used to play domino with this guy, and when him beat you, him always say, boy, your head gone. So probably Brathwaite, having gotten so much beating, his head gone. 55 for 5 was Mulder. Over the wicket, bowls to Older, and Older taken on the pad. They go through for a leg by. The score will move up now to 56 for 5 as the return comes in at the bowler end, as Older was just jogging and taking it very easy. And these South Africans, they are going to send the return in to the bowlers, and they are not going to allow you to jog. This is not West Indies cricket. They do that when they are playing in the West Indies regional tournament, but not in Test cricket. These fielders don't give you any room, any at all. 90. Well, I was going to say 96 for 5, but I wish it was 96 for 5. It isn't. So West Indies 56 for 5. As we watch, Mulder now comes in now to bowl to the Silva, who pulls away at the last moment. I wonder why. He probably didn't quite ready yet, but the bowler cannot have gone so far to his mark because there's no spectators in the stand. There's no spectators in the stand for him not to be ready. So why isn't he ready? The bowler go back to the top of his mark and then still have to wait on him. He should have been ready, So let's watch now as he begins to move in now. There must have been somebody because the bowler can't go back to the top of his mark and the batsman is not ready. Mulder ball to that Silva, beaten outside the half stump as he pushed at that one. It goes through to the keeper and there is no run. So pitching up on the Silva there, just pushing at that one outside the half stump, and it goes through to the keeper. It misses the bat by a mile. Once again, the Silva looking to turn it into the onside, and after a while just straighten up the bat. But by that time the ball has gone as Mulder goes back to the top of his mark now. He's gonna move in. He's up to the wicket. Is that another wicket? He's out. Yes, there is another wicket there on the field. Drive caught. Oh, as the one goes on the field, one goes at Providence. Oh my God, Silva gone. Caught at second slip. And West Indies have lost their sixth wicket now. They are 56 for 6. I don't understand it. A wicket going down at both places at the same time. I can't understand. It pitched up the Silva into the drive. Dally catch to second slip. West Indies lost their sixth wicket. The Silva gone for 4. West Indies in big, big trouble now. And as someone said, it's going to be very interesting if West Indies can bat out the rest of the day. Very, very, very interesting. The Silva gone for 4. Pathetic. Absolute pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And nothing will change even if Brathwaite is replaced. It doesn't change the players and the team. Absolutely correct there, Robert Carvalho. You're absolutely correct. Yes, Esso is out. That's not true. That's not true though. These players don't lack first class cricketing experience. These players have been playing, the majority of these players have been playing first class cricket for over 10 years, or very close to 10 years. Even Carty, although he just made the test team, he has been playing first class cricket from what, 2017 or 2016? That's 7-8 years. Athanaze have been playing from 2018, you know? So it's not, they don't lack it. I don't agree with that. That is like looking an excuse for the players. They are playing a lot of first-class cricket. What's wrong with these players is what we have always been saying. These guys are not doing the basic correctly. They are not practicing the basic long enough. They are not doing the boring things long enough. And that is why it continues to go downhill like this. Absolutely rubbish cricket this from the West Indies. Absolutely rubbish cricket. You know, very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. It's rubbish cricket. Absolutely rubbish cricket. It will continue to go downhill if we are not practicing the basic things long enough. Long enough. I'm tired of saying it, that you must practice until you cannot get it wrong. Not until you get it right. Not until you get it right. So West Indies is going to be all out this evening, and looking to turn that down the leg side, and there is no run. West Indies is going to be bowled out this evening. This tail cannot survive. Marky, although Older is batting at number 6 in this match, is our number 8. Is our genuine is number 8. That's where he used to bat. Number 8. Number 8 is his batting position. It's not like he's such a big bat. Number 8. That partnership, you can imagine, Brown, that partnership now looking, West Indies need a partnership like that. Somebody need to come to the crease and play some shots. One of these tailenders need to play some shots. Probably Sola should just try there to keep up one end, and these batsmen try to play some shot. After 14 overs, West Indies 56 for 6. Older Seckers. Berger bowls to Older, and he drives in the gap short the offside. Diving effort by Bavuma. They're gone for 1. They will get 2 as the Older come back for 2. He moves up to 6. I don't think Older is going to outdo, I have a sneaky feeling that Older is not going to get out. They just need to calm down here. When I saw South Africa at 97 for 9, I want to read Nigel Brown comment. Thank you for your comment, Nigel Brown. I'll read it between deliveries. As Berger over the wicket to Older drives, cannot beat me down, and there is no run. When I saw South Africa at 97 for 9, I for 9. I'm saying it's about time we win a match by an innings. But now it looks like we're losing by an innings. That's the only thing we cannot lose by an innings because they never made 200 runs. The follow on is not the follow on total. But I got the point. I got the point you're making, Nigel Brown. In fact, I love what you're saying. Honestly, I love what you're saying, Nigel Brown. So Richard Eastman is saying that he's going to put on his pad. So the match is finished. So Clarendon won. So Clarendon won. So Manchester made 70 in reply to 132 made by Clarendon. So with the Clarendon captain there, he can come and have a few words with me. Yeah, man. So all eyes on 6. So that's the under 15 match, the Jamaica Cricket Association under 15 match. So Clarendon were 28 for 7 at T, and their last 3 pair added 40, and that one came back sharply. What Ola leaves it alone and it goes through to the keeper, and there's no run. So if we can take some out from the Manchester reply. So Manchester were 28 for 7, and they end up making 70. So the last 3 wicket put on 42. So let's see that if West Indies can come up with something similar, and the last 4 wickets put on probably 100 as we go very close to the South African first innings. But it's going to be very interesting. There's a captain. Yeah, okay. So Jason Older Sekus. So he comes in now, ball to Older, and he drives. Can't beat backward point down to the boundary for 4. Despite the best effort of the man at backward point, so that was pitched up to Jason Older, and he drove it magnificently down to the cover boundary for 4. Good shot there. Richard Eastman, I don't doubt. You should be putting on your pads. It was pitched up, and he drove it through the offside for 4. Let's watch Berger. So where's the captain? Please come, please. Round the wicket, ball to Older, and Older clip this through mid wicket. This is along the ground, not like Keacy Carty with it in the air. It's running very close to the boundary. They're gone for 1. The slide comes out and pulled it back, and they will come back for 2. Well, Older run 3. Congratulations to Jason Older as he ran 3 at the end of over number 17. At the end of over number 17, West Indies 65 for 6. So. Yeah. So come on, you want to stay on that side?
Yes.
No, come on this side because you're shorter than me, despite you're probably tall for your friends. So, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Congratulations on winning the match.
Yes, sir.
What do you think were the key moments in that match today?
Well, the time when I got Demario Hall out.
Well, you got the wicket of Demario Hall. How important was...
Not me got the wicket, Dan J. Peters.
Okay, how important was the wicket of Demario Hall, and why was it important?
Very important, sir, because if you let him get a start, he will not throw it away like that.
Okay, yes. This was a top of the table clash, right?
Yes, sir.
And you practically blew away them. You won by 62 runs. Now, how this set you up for the rest of the competition?
Well, it gives me confidence going through. I just want to go through, make some runs for my team, and the others do what they need to do to win the game and go following through.
And knowing that you have beaten the defending champion today, you must be confident of going very far in this competition.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much. It was a good game, and congratulations on the win, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good. So there is it. The captain of the Clarendon team. They just beat Manchester. I hope to have a word with Demario Hall. I really hope to have a word with Demario Hall. Definitely would like to speak to him. But let's see what will happen. West Indies now 73 for 6. And Jason Ola is on 21. So Jason Ola is playing a nice look at innings here. He drove that one through the offside down to the boundary for 4. So that was a lovely shot there by Jason Ola as it goes down to the boundary for 4. So I got the feeling that Jason Older is going to give us something very, very special today as we go up towards 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the Eastern Caribbean. So just about 41 minutes. Bowls to Older and Older forward. Solid in defense. Plays it back down the offside of the pitch. And there is no run. West Indies still trail by 87 runs. They are 73 for 6. 3 deliveries to come in over number 18. You could go and call Damario All for me, please. Tell him that I would like. Tell him I'd like to interview him, please. Damario, I want to have a word with you. No, just Damario. Yeah, okay. As we watch now, as Mulder turn at the top of his mark. He comes in now up to the wicket, ball to Older, and Older drives down to mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains at 20. The score remains at 73 for 6. Older is on 21. Motie is yet to score. Yes, so 73 for 6. As we approach the close of play, 2 deliveries to come in over number 18. I'm coming to your comments now, sir. Tyrell is saying that Athanaze, let's watch this delivery from Mulder before I read Tyrell comment and react to it. Mulder over the wicket, goes to Older. He allows it to go through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 73 for 6. 1 to come in over number 18. The batsmen gone are the top 6 of the top 7. Louis gone for 0, Brathwaite for 3, Carty for 25, Athanaze for 1, Hodge for 4, Da Silva for 4. West Indies 73 for 6. The batsmen to come are Shamar Joseph, Jayden Seals, and Warrican. Jason Ola is on 21. Motie is yet to get off the mark. He has only faced 1 deliveries as Mulder in his 6th over, 4 for 18. Over the wicket, balls to Older, and Older defends out into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 73 for 6. 73 for 6. The score remains at the end of the over, 73 for 6. Athanaze look like the new Blackwood. He will make a 50 every series just to keep his place in the team. You know, Tyrell, I hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't happen, because it came to the other day, I think it was sometime last week, I asked someone, I don't think it was on here, but I asked someone, what is the difference between Athanaze and Blackwood? So I hope that he becomes very consistent. He's in the team now. Blackwood is not in the team, so we're going to support Athanaze and hope that he does well and have average in the 40s, you know. Over the wicket comes Berger, ball to Motie, and Motie flashes at that one. It peels off the outer portion of the bat down to the boundary for 4. We need someone to play some shots here. Definitely, this would be very, very good. Motie moves up to 4. West Indies 77 for 6. And said that Silva going after a ball way outside the off stump. Definitely SO. So too was Hodge. You know, definitely. Tyrell is saying as the 2 batsmen touch there. Let's watch now. As Motie comes into Motie defense. Sorry, it's Berger. The left arm fast bowler comes in and he just defends that down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. Well, I don't see all coming, so probably he has been instructed not to come. You know, it's disappointing, but it's what it is. It's just what it is. So, but not to worry about it. He probably still come, but I don't know. But at this time, he's not coming. Maybe they're having a team meeting or so on. I don't know. As Berger comes in now, over the wicket, bowls to Motie, and Motie drive, misses outside the off stump, and there is no run. So Mr. Davis, you could find out if all coming from you or not, sir. Damara, I want to have a word with you. As Berger comes in now, over the wicket, bowls to Motie. Motie off the back foot, punches that into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 77 for 6. 2 to come in over number 19. West Indies trailing by 83 runs. After bowling out South Africa for 160, they're still under the clutch here. I'm not being able to get away. I don't think that it was... I agree that the South African bowled well, but I don't think it was brilliant bowling. Tyrrell is saying that let's watch this delivery from Berger. He comes in now, bowl to Motie, and Motie off the back foot, stroke it through the cover, chase for the field at backward point, and Older come back for 2. That's lovely by Older. When you see Older running 2, he means business. I love the attitude of Older of late, for the past 7 days or so. I really love the attitude of Older. Motie is on 6, Older is on 21. After 100 tests, Brathwaite still batting the same way he did. He didn't do anything to improve his batting. Brathwaite is now into horse racing. I really think that Brathwaite is more concentrating on his horse racing than West Indies cricket. I really think that's what is happening. But I hope he has some good horses for no vindictiveness or so on. But everyone will tell you if you don't have good horses in horse racing, they're going to broke you. Horse racing is really the sport of kings. Comes in bowl to Motie, and Motie drives down to mid-off. That's Berger. He pitched up, and it goes to mid-off. So everyone who is in horse racing will tell you that horse racing is really a sport for very, very rich persons. Unless you have very good horses, because if you don't have very good horses, it's going to block you. West Indies 79 for 6, replying to South Africa 180. 79 for 6. I want
to finish for the day. The day is over.
No, the day is not over. But I want to about Demar. I'm going to wrap up, but Demar not coming. Oh. So I don't know. But they have a meeting to say he's not going.
Demar.
Demar, the captain for.
Demar.
Yeah, Demar.
Yeah. Was it 20?
But you'll have a look for Mr. Davis. So Rabada is coming back into the attack as West Indies now look, as South Africa look to wrap up the innings. So let's watch this over from Rabada. There's 3 slips. There's a sweep on the cover boundary. They're definitely looking to wrap it up here now. So Rabada is coming back into the attack. Let me go through some of your comments. These guys seem to lack self-pride and display total contempt towards the legacy of West Indies cricket. Richard Eastman, true. I support that. So Pollard said there was a problem with West Indies batting. He was right. Well, no one can really doubt that. I feel Motie being promoted, maybe to second things a bit. His defensive abilities are there. Karen Fritz, don't be player CC, man. Don't be player CC. Envoy, you must be a very happy man at this moment. I can see that you must be a very, very happy man at this moment. Yes. Women's CPL start in 1 week. When will you do a squad analysis and preview? Tuesday. Or if this match done before, I plan to do it on Tuesday. But as soon as this match finish, I will do it 2 days after this match. Because I will have to do the player rating when this match finish, and then we'll analyze the 2 tests, and then we'll do that. So 2 days after, bowl to older and older president. Good afternoon, Mrs. Brown. I know what that means, Mrs. Brown. I know that when I saw you type that now, Mrs. Brown, when I saw your post, I know exactly what you mean. I fully understand what you mean. Alwyn Johns, I think, is from South Africa, saying that we got this. The difference is age. That's what the selectors looking for. Youth, not experience. And Ainsworth Gore is saying, I cannot believe this. And Philip Kane is saying, older after playing innings of his life, you know. And so I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please have a wonderful evening. And I hope that these two will still be batting tomorrow. When I saw that message from Mrs. Brown, I know exactly what that message is. So thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now and see you tomorrow morning.